Today is the day. We are switching from our, man, I don't even know how old it is, first generation of Megasquirt that Stinger Performance had out, to a MS3 from them. I really like these because they come in it's like a factory case, and it plugs into the factory harness. There's a lot of guys that run Megasquirt and you end up having to rewire a whole bunch of stuff. Check this out. Looks like just a old factory ECU, right? It's not. Look at that. So this is an older one, and the one that I'm putting in now is a version, I don't know what the version is. Really what matters is the software that's on it. So this older one is an MS1 or 2, I think it's MS2, and the new one is an MS3. Has a lot more features. There's the new one. Vacuum port's in a different spot. Different connector on the side, and it's got a slot for an SD card, so that's pretty cool. And then it's got an expansion port on the back. So what we've got to do is get it installed in that spot. First thing we have to do is get the correct drivers for our new ECU on the computer. For those of you that don't know, that's a fully functional Windows 10 PC. The PC itself is right down here. You can see that's my little computer. It's just a mini computer, so it's nothing fancy. So it's already going to start Tuner Studios. It's going to say I can't talk to it. ECU definition's wrong. Blah, blah, blah. What we want to do first, we're going to close out of Tuner Studios, is go to our USB drive that we just put in here. We're going to copy all of that stuff onto the desktop. I think that's done copying. We're going to go to our folder over here that we just put. We're going to go to our USB driver instructions. We're going to go ahead and, yes, install. That should be it for the drivers, so that's awesome. Nice and easy install there. And now we're going to go to our Startup Guide V2. So this is what I wanted to walk through, because they show a lot of how to set up some of this stuff on here. So there's a lot of jumpers, there's a lot of things you have to do on the board itself. We already went through and we made sure that we wired in our O2 sensor. We made sure that we put all of our jumpers on the green board like it shows right there. We did everything for our boost control solenoid, all of our distributor, ignition, everything like that. Here's a table of jumpers. We went through all of this stuff already. Made sure our IAT sensor is good. And we did remove the factory mass airflow sensor. There's the wideband, that's all done. USB setup. Okay, so here's the project stuff that we need to get going. So we've got to create a new project, and we're going to go through this stuff right here. I've got most all the settings done in the ECU. I shouldn't say most all, I think I've got all of them done, except for there's a few things we need to wire in. And then I've got to try to get my fuel pressure sensor plugged into the gauge. I'll have to take this dash out, plug it in, not a big deal. And the flex fuel sensor, I didn't have the right connector to wire that into the back of the ECU, so waiting on that. So hopefully we'll be able to get the flex fuel sensor wired into the back of the ECU, and then also oil pressure and fuel pressure. So waiting on that. But right now, what I'm going to do is put some gas in the tank, just some regular gas that I've got. And then what we will do, I've got this line off here, so we'll purge it into a little gas can just to make sure that if there's any gunk left in the fuel system or the new lines that we put in, that it purges it out. Some more setbacks. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but on these AN fittings, they've got a little hole where they've got a piece that sticks through, so this piece swivels on here. Yeah, trying to tighten this fitting down, it's still leaking out of that hole right there. I have no idea what the hell is going on with that. I've tried taking this off and tightening the fitting, but this one and the other one that I've got from On 3 are both leaking, so I'm not gonna be able to run the car for long. I'm gonna try to start it and just see if it fires with the new ECU in it, but that's frustrating. That's so frustrating. There's been so many issues with this freaking fuel system kit from On 3. I am not very pleased with it, but it is what it is. We're gonna move forward. With a little bit of tomfoolery, we've got it working. So I had to swap out to 8 on this side over here because that's the only fittings I had left. So now we're doing 10 feed all the way up to the rail. But then as soon as we get to the back side of the rail over there, the last fuel injector, we step down to 8 and go into our regulator right here. You can hear it running now. I got the fuel pump running. No more leaks. I had to put a new fitting on this side. And then obviously this is a new hose here. So got all that going, and we are flowing fuel. So now I can worry about the rest of it. Still don't have any coolant in it, so I'm gonna go get some water wetter, some distilled water, fill that up. And then we'll be able to run it and try to figure out what's going on with the tune and everything else. Swapping from one ECU to the other is always some little things to figure out. But we're close. The fuel leaking issue is fixed. I think I already talked about that, but now I'm just going through tune, startup, idle, and everything. So this is the process. Yesterday I got, what did I do yesterday? I don't think I videotaped much of it because I was kind of in a hurry, but I got it to start. Now we just got to finish the rest and get it to idle again. So I just adjusted my throttle blade a little bit because it wasn't getting enough air at idle. So now we're gonna try to start it again. I got the exhaust connected up. I'm gonna get the door open. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, by the way, and all the mothers out there. Time to set the initial timing, so it's fixed on my table, and then I've just got to make sure it lines up on the marks here. Sounds good. Got the timing set. She's idling nice. Woo! Give you a couple of throttle snaps here. drive us over with the TKX, the rebuilt engine, the, oh my gosh, everything. And, what is that?